week, then, geez, I only work like 3 days next week. Front door was unlocked this morning again. I don't know if I did it or didn't. I know I locked it at one point, but then I went back outside for a moment. I don't know if I didn't lock it then. I swear I did. Weird. Never got to edit last night, so I'm going to edit today. Still rainy. Tired. Why is this light taking forever? The heck? There we go. So, I'm gonna stop at the store and get to work. Not exactly running late, but I'm like close to being late. Don't know if I'll get a drone flight in after work or not with the way the weather is. We'll see. Maybe the rain will let up. I don't know. Then for a brief moment, when I went to Walgreens yesterday, I grabbed a power inverter. That's why I ended up going back outside at one point. I was charging the laptop outside, but I didn't even bother editing. I'll just have to edit twice today, that's alright. Hoping this rain's gone by tomorrow. I want to get a run in. At least it's not raining as bad as it was. It's a mist now. It's on its way out, I hope. Gotta get a long run in. Alright, pay attention, because I'm only going to say this once. Well, before you pay attention, work's over, my weekend starts now. You would think I would be in a good mood, you know, because always I look forward to the weekend. It's not raining, I'm going to get a drone flight in a little bit, maybe that'll make me feel better. But I got to touch on something. And it's nothing in the news, it's nothing in the media, nothing like that. I mean, things are screwed up, sure, but that's not what I want to touch on. Family. Yeah, family. Alright. Let's run it down. I'm going to try to run this down as quick as I can. Heading back to the house now. I don't even know if I'm going to see family later. I don't even know if I want to see family later. My, mother, like you guys all know, we lost the house, whatever. Yeah, I stay, but whatever. You know, my mother's at my grams. That's where I go. I get my editing done there. I visit with them, sit, get cleaned up, all that good stuff. Well, my lovely aunt came up from Florida. God knows why. They deserted us years and years and years ago. Like, I don't know, 18 years ago, maybe more. They moved to Florida. Whatever. So she comes up, and like I was partially excited to see her. Partially. Apparently, she got together with my dyke aunt. Yeah, I said it. My dyke aunt. Or uncle, however you want to look at it. And these geniuses decided that what they were going to do was the vehicle that my mother's using, my dyke aunt had left here and gave to my other aunt up here. Well, that aunt got a new vehicle. All right, cool. Well, that aunt that got the new vehicle, now she's got to get a hip replacement, I believe. Sad story. Feel bad for her. So my dyke aunt's going to come up in a few weeks now. She's going to fly over from Utah. Well, she's going to use the vehicle that she left here. I don't know where she's going to need to go or anything. If she's supposed to be taking care of my aunt, why she can't use her new vehicle, whatever. And decided that the vehicle my mother was using, well, like I said, she's going to take that. And after she leaves, they're going to sell it. Okay. I gave my Jeep up to, try to save, to move, to get out of the foreclosed house and everything that's going on in that situation, get out to probably Chicago or Illinois area and live with my girl. That's the goal. Well, the vehicle I'm in right now, I'm going to have to give it to my mother, and I'm supposed to take like some, I don't even know how many hundreds of thousands of miles are on this dilapidated, blighted vehicle, and I'm supposed to use that because my mother's not allowed to use the vehicle that she's using now because my dyke aunt has this underlying Napoleon complex that my mother's the baby and she hates that. Now, mind you, my mother's been taking care of my grandmother for God knows how long. For as long as I can remember, as long as these people, both aunts deserted us. One went to Florida, one went to Illinois, and then the dyke moved to Utah. I don't know. Right? So they've deserted my grandmother, deserted the family. All they care about is that when they come up, that they can dictate laws, what's supposed to go on. So the way it's getting spun to me is basically my mother now is hired help at my grandmother's. She's only there to make sure food is right and the house is clean. Nothing else. My mother's had power of attorney for God knows how long, has always had everything set the way it's supposed to be, did everything right. Well, these two geniuses, my aunt in Florida and my dyke aunt in Utah, got together and, masterminds that they are, these rocket scientists, decided that they want to change the power of attorney into my uncle's hands. And I don't know if they want to rewrite the will. I don't know what they want to do after they do this. I don't even know what's in the will. I don't care. So this is the crap that they want to pull. Now, mind you, my aunt in Florida, to them, I'm the black sheep, guys. I own it. I'm the black sheep. I could do no good. I'll never be anything. Meanwhile, her one daughter is basically a recovering alcoholic, or maybe she's off the wagon again. Who knows? We're not allowed to talk about that. We're not allowed to talk about my cousin who's in the Coast Guard who got a DUI. That's real hush hush. Nobody knows about that. Oh, I guess I just exposed that, huh? But I'm the black sheep. I'll never be anything good. I can't amount to anything. And that's where I'm at with this. So basically, they're both coming up here. One's already up here. She's going to leave. The other one's going to come up. And all hell's going to break loose. Basically, the time I come back from running the Chicago Marathon. Now, nobody wants to talk to me because they don't want to hear my mouth, because they know that I'll put it down and I'll make them feel like shit. I'm good for that. And if you want to play, we can play. I ain't got no gloves on. I don't wear gloves unless it's winter, and it ain't winter right now. And if you want to get me hot, that's cool. I'm comfortable heated. So all this was dropped on me. I can smell the Oreos in my pocket. All this was dropped on me today at work. Just boom, like a ton of bricks. Just like when we found out that the house was foreclosed. Boom, ton of bricks, and that was my fault. All of this is more or less my fault. So I kind of want to spaz. I don't know if I'm going to, but I want to. I feel a little better now that I vented to you guys. I know this probably was a story long, and I tried to say that I would keep it short and sweet, but that's what's basically going on. And I told my mother, like, I love my grandmother, you know, and I do love my mother, but the way that they're being, I told my mother, just leave, get out. You know, like, I really, and I know you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to turn your back on family and stuff like that, you know, it's blood, but the way that they're being, I kind of want to turn my back on them. And you best believe that if they needed something, they would sing my praises. Because my aunt pulled the shit a few weeks back or a couple months ago. Oh, they tried to rip me off at the car dealership in Utah. Can you tell me how much this part is? See, when they need you, you're the number one person. You can do no wrong. Anyway, I just got to the house. I got to figure out what I'm going to do, when I'm going to fly the drone, and other things for the day. But that's what I'm dealing with right now. And honestly, I wish I could just leave right now and stay with my girl and never look back at any of this. Oh, you need something? Nope, don't call John. Sorry. Nope, me no comprehende nada, ese. Nada, que. And that's where we're at.
Up in paradise, I suppose. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, hello, me again. Oh, life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise, I suppose. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, hello, me again. Oh, If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Running to the store. I ended up just relaxing after work. Seems like the thing to do. But running to the store, ended up venting to the girlfriend. It's just crazy the way family is. But I guess that's family, right? So Gotta run an errand real quick at the store, and head back to the house and just relax for the rest of the night. And just because I called my aunt what I call her doesn't mean any offense towards any people. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just speaking. This lens is dirty. I think from the... No, it's just dust. That's all. You know, it just pisses me off because that's how they are, and it is what it is, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to end the vlog and move on to the next day. Hopefully it doesn't rain and I get a nice run in. I did get to fly the drone tonight briefly. The battery was just about dead and it started to act up and drop signal and disconnect. I was on the phone with my girl at the time. It was like one of the scariest drone flights ever because I didn't know which way it was facing when it disconnected. I had nothing. Just completely acted up. But that's all. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'll catch you in the morning. Vlog over. Bye.